Word of your brave deed has traveled quickly. Is it true? Was the government still waging the war? From the simplest things, and that certainly is you, even greatness may grow. Take care, my sweet imbecile. All Vault City thanks you. Oh, there. Anytime you need a hug, you come see Aunt Lynette, all right? How callous. How cruel. Were they not aware of the community we had built here? That may be a valid point. Next time we should make a stronger effort to find these remnants of the government and ally ourselves with them. I hear they have great power armor. Please, call me Lynette. Travel carefully, my friend. We shall never forget you. You shall always have a home here within the walls of Vault City. You're wearing a vault suit. I never imagined I would meet an inhabitant of another vault. This Vault 13, where is it located? That must be your IQ on your jumpsuit, not a vault number. I don't know how you mustered the brain power to get inside the city, but I'll make sure you don't wander in here again. Guards! Escort this imbecile outside the walls! Good day to you, stranger. I am First Citizen Lynette. May I inquire as to your business here? Where did one such as you hear of a Garden of Eden creation kit? Such technology is not meant for outsiders. The problem is that all outsiders wish to join our society, which is simply not feasible. We would undoubtedly sink into the same anarchy which plagues the outside. I find all of you outsiders offensive. You are uncultured and primitive, no better than animals. Now leave, or I shall have you forcibly removed. Overseer? Why, no. There has been no overseer in 100 years. How do you know of the Vault Overseers? I have told you already. Overseers are from the distant past. Descendant of the Vault Dweller. What do you mean? You barge into my chambers, and then have the audacity to insult me, Lynette, First Citizen of Vault City? You barge into my chambers, and then have the audacity to make demands of me, Lynette, First Citizen of Vault City? Leave. You are no longer welcome in this city. No, we do not live in the vault. They were a temporary measure to protect a chosen few from the war and aid them in the subsequent construction of a new world. There is no overseer. When we came to the surface, we formed a new government. The overseer position was superfluous. What you heard was incorrect. Our archives are quite clear. Our vault received the all-clear signal 2 years after being sealed. Why, from surface monitors, I suppose. I am certain there were sensors monitoring the environment. How else would the overseer have known when it was safe to leave? Quite likely they were disassembled and used as upgrades for other systems. Yes, at least that's what I remember from the archives. However, I'm certain many citizens were responsible for monitoring the surface sensors. If you were capable of examining your argument, the flaw would quickly become apparent. The archives do not allow for the same form of corruption your tribal legends do. You have the audacity to accuse me, Lynette, the First Citizen of Vault City, of lying? Leave! You are no longer welcome in this city. The archives are stored within our vault. Only citizens have access to them. They are not for outsiders. We no longer consider ourselves to be vault dwellers. We refer to ourselves as citizens. If you wish to become part of our community, you must first prove your worth. You misunderstand. It is not the world we object to. It is the people in it. Look around. Within these walls is all that remains of pre-war civilization. You outsiders are fine ones to lecture about responsibility. You beg incessantly for help, yet do nothing to better yourselves. Our talk is over. Leave now before I summon the guards. The first vault dweller? What? You must mean another vault. We have never been in contact with another vault. Where is it located? We exited the vault 120 years ago, and with the help of our Eden kit began construction of Vault City. 10 years later, the overseer retired, and a council of citizens was established. The council appointed the initial First Citizen. Correct. I am First Citizen of Vault City. Corrupt? The overseer was a great man and a flawless leader. His teachings and wisdom still comprise much of our schooling. You may speak with Proconsul Gregory. He has authority to administer the citizenship test. He can be found in the meeting room down the corridor. Or, there is another way to become a citizen. Quite impossible. In the century we have lived outside the vault, no one has ever chosen to leave. Although there were 2 citizens exiled from our city long ago, as punishment for their crimes. Village? But you are wearing a vault suit. What is this village you speak of? Speak plainly. My patience is wearing thin. Village? First you tell me you are from a vault, now from a village? Which is it? My patience for your double talk is wearing thin. Oh, now I understand. But what proof do you have that your ancestor was from a vault? Perhaps some mention of your vault is in our computer archives. I am sorry, but we used ours to start Vault City. I do not believe there were any spares, but you could check the acquisitions office. It is located by the entrance to our vault. A dirty vault suit and a battered canteen? That is your proof? Who knows where you scavenged those relics from? Or who you killed to steal them? Do you have any conception of how busy I am? I run this city, and I have precious little time to waste with you and your wild claims. Do you have any conception of how busy I am? I run this city and have precious little time to waste with you. Now leave at once, or I shall call the guards. A tribal legend? You'll need something more substantial than some tribal myth if you want anyone to believe your claim. We could check the vault computers. They would probably have the information you seek, but only citizens are allowed to access the archives. Rather than taking the test, you could prove your commitment to the vaults in a more substantial way. As an outsider, you are in a unique position to resolve a difficult situation for us. Murderers, both of them. Boyarsky was exiled 10 years ago, and Richard Moreau was exiled shortly after we left the vault. Citizenship is a sacred trust. Crime is not tolerated within our walls. What are you talking about? You must be mistaken. Whatever vault dweller you're speaking of must be from some other vault. There's a town, if you could call it that, to the northeast of our city. It is filled with creatures that are polluting the groundwater with dangerous radiation. What if we do? That is only a temporary solution. Disable their plant permanently, so that they cannot cause any more damage. Those things are operating a damaged atomic power plant. You see, they are immune to radiation. They don't care that they are slowly killing us with their poisons. Very well, let me see. These are authentic. Unbelievable. You are a survivor from another vault. Welcome to our city. You must have suffered much in the outside world. I am giving you an opportunity few outsiders ever receive. You may take the test if you wish, but resolving this situation for us may prove more rewarding. Do you understand me? Oh, that's right. The proconsul mentioned we had gained a new citizen. Welcome, citizen. As for the archives, yes, they are located inside our vault. Peruse them at your leisure. Yes? What is it I can help you with? Yes? What is it? Of course. What can I help you with, citizen? Of course. What can I help you with, Captain? For a non-citizen, you certainly demand a great deal of my time. What is it? I don't have time for your nonsense. What is it? Didn't you already take care of them? I do not remember your induction. Let me see your papers. Do not toy with me, citizen, or I will make sure you never walk Vault City's streets again. Now leave. Do you take me for a fool? If anyone would know these were fakes, it would be me. Who gave you these papers? If you tell me, I will allow you to keep your day pass. Very well. But do not appear again until you have your citizenship papers. Good day. Oh, really? That confirms my suspicions. Your Vault City access is now revoked. Hand over your day pass and go with my guards to the front gate. You have. So you will stop Gecko from contaminating our water? By any means necessary? Very well then. Report back to me when the job is finished, and I will grant you citizenship. Have you resolved the situation? Then do not waste my time. Return when you have something to report. So you haven't taken care of the problem? If you still want citizenship, you had better handle it. What if we do? That is only a temporary solution. Please fix the problem, not their power plant. Am I making myself clear? What is this creature you have with you? Such things are not permitted inside Vault City. Guards, escort these intruders to the front gate at once. Oh, did I? I seem to recall you claiming that you were a citizen. You are no longer permitted inside Vault City. My guards will escort you to the front gate. I have had enough of your foolishness. You are no longer permitted inside Vault City. My guards will escort you to the front gate. What? You destroyed the plant? The contamination, you idiot! At least those ghouls are gone. Get out of my sight. Do not toy with me, or I will make certain you never walk Vault City streets again. You did it. Excellent. You have performed a valuable service for Vault City. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation. To think a band of raiders was causing so much trouble. Excellent. No more than they deserved. To think a band of raiders was causing so much trouble. So, you disabled their plant? What? He did? I suppose he granted you citizenship also. Fixing Gecko's plant won't solve anything. Those creatures, they cannot be trusted. What happens when their plant starts leaking again? You had better watch your step in this city, citizen. I'll be watching you. One misstep and you'll be exiled. Excellent. You have conducted yourself as a true Vault citizen. It is my pleasure to grant you citizenship, complete with privileges and access to our facilities. Absolutely not. You have already received much, outsider. Citizenship is its own reward. Citizenship is its own reward. Dr. Troy? What makes you say that? Who are you to be accusing a citizen of such crimes? Guards, escort this outsider to the gates. That is a very serious accusation. Since you are a citizen, I must take you at your word. But are you absolutely certain? If true, his citizenship would be revoked, and he would be exiled. I cannot believe a citizen of such stature would become addicted to drugs. Thank you for your honesty, citizen. I will take care of this immediately. Inform me at once if you discover anything more. Vault City prevails, citizen. The law is the law. Exceptions make us no better than the outsiders. Again, are you absolutely certain of your accusations? You had best watch what you say. You had best watch what you say, outsider. If I hear of you making trouble for Dr. Troy, or any other citizen, you will never walk the streets of Vault City again. Understood? Of course he only treats citizens. He has no time to treat outsiders. We have an auto dock in the courtyard for that. I believe it is time you left. I suggest you make your stay in Vault City a short one. More? He's a troublemaker. That's what he is. He constantly seeks to convince the citizens to turn Vault City into a democracy, as he calls it, with everyone having a say in laws and decision-making. I call it mob rule. The archives state that many old world nations had such a government. We know where that got them. Can you imagine how long it would take to get anything done in such a society? It's inconceivable. A government needs a strong, capable leader who can make decisions quickly and has the power to enforce them. Government by committee is no kind of government at all. Mostly by ranting in public and making a fool of himself. He plays on our sympathies with tales of a plague in the NCR, as if we could take care of the whole world. You too? A citizen is free to his own beliefs, but this! Perhaps you are incapable of handling the responsibility of citizenship. No, he is not a true citizen. Not anymore. When he came to us 2 years ago, he seemed everything we would want in a citizen. But just a year later, he changed. He turned against us. We have prospered in this world where so many others have failed, and you tell me we need to change? Look at the outside world. Anarchy, depravity, sickness. Vault City is a paradise. Vault City was built through the hard work and suffering of many citizens. The outside world should look to our example and follow it. Not sit outside our walls and beg for handouts. Why do we condone slavery? The system has been in place for many years, and it works quite well. Both parties benefit from the institution. They are not slaves, they are our servants. We have given them homes, food, clothing, and a purpose. We have given them a life. Your hypocrisy is quite remarkable. You have the mark of the Slavers Guild, yet you disagree with slavery. What do you mean? Kill him? Murder is not in any way, shape, or form permitted in Vault City, even if for the best. Never speak of this again. This is not the conduct of a citizen. I am revoking your citizenship. My guards will show you to the front gate. Although it would serve Vault City's interests, I can't. As long as he breaks no laws, Moore is permitted to say anything he wants. A spy for NCR? That would explain a great many things. Thank you, citizen. I will deal with this immediately. They started several months ago. The laser turrets have been able to hold them off, but I don't know how much longer we can stop them. Outsider trash. For over a century, outsiders have tried to loot our city and have always failed. Eventually, we will defeat this group. Finding their base has proven difficult. In addition, they also have a great deal of firepower. Nevertheless, we have repelled every attack. With minimal casualties. What is it? You have? Excellent. For the city guards are already stretched thin. What about you? Could you end the attacks? I'll pay you. Very well. If you'll excuse me, I am also very busy. You can find your own way out. Mercenaries? Who hired them? Yes, I believe you mentioned that before. Do you know who hired them? What? How do you know this? What evidence do you have? Do you have any evidence? I would not be surprised. Bishop visited Vault City not long ago and suggested an alliance. I refused, of course. We don't associate with criminals. I would sooner ask NCR for help. If you come across any hard evidence of Bishop's involvement, please bring it to me at once. I'm not surprised. Bishop visited not long ago and suggested an alliance. I refused, of course. We do not associate with criminals. Possibly. But it would never work. I would sooner ask NCR for help. You have done Vault City a great service. Please, take this as a token of our appreciation. Of course. They sent mercenaries to murder my people because I wouldn't join their government. I can barely believe it. This is not the conduct of a citizen. But I need this information. What is your price? Very well. Here is your money. Now tell me what you know. I need you to go immediately to New California Republic and find Counselor Weston, Roger Weston. Give him the holodisk. That should ensure no more raiders get hired. Roger Weston was probably the only honest man in the New Republic, and sympathetic to our cause. His death is a terrible loss. I recall already paying you for information regarding these raiders. You have been compensated. Now leave. Yes, you have done very well. Please, take this as a reward. Roger Weston is probably the only honest man in the New Republic, and sympathetic to our cause. Your patriotism will not go unrewarded. Go now. Time is of the essence. Nevertheless, Vault City will prevail. You have performed a valuable service. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Have you delivered it? You will? Excellent. Take the disc you got from Bishop and hurry. Time is of the essence. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. Now please deliver that holodisc. I can see our agreement meant nothing to you. Very well then. Your Vault City privileges are revoked. My guards will escort you to the front gate. Thank you. You have done a great service. Did Weston send back correspondence? Excellent. Let me scan this. We will not have problems with NCR for a very long time. Now, regarding payment, report to Randall, the Chief Amenities Officer. Tell him I sent you and he will present you with your reward. Thank you again. Your service has been exemplary. So much so that it is my honor to name you Captain of the Guard. Congratulations, Captain. You deserve it. In addition, report to Randall, the Chief Amenities Officer. Tell him I sent you and receive your reward. We are in your debt, Captain. You lost it? That correspondence was extremely important. Very well. Here's your payment for delivery of the disc. Now if you'll excuse me. He didn't give you anything? Strange. In any event, here's your payment for delivering the disc. Now if you'll excuse me. What is it? A spy for NCR? That would explain a great many things. Thank you for exposing this citizen. That problem I can take care of immediately.